I the asshole for divorcing my husband after finding out I am not biologically our child's mom? Blood tests which showed that he had a blood type that is not biologically possible to have with me as his mother. He's B plus, I'm A plus. Husband is O plus. Immediately, I started worrying that it was the fertility clinic's fault and that they messed up and implanted the wrong embryo. I started lining up lawyer consultations to possibly sue the clinic and looked into having a DNA parentage test done. The test results showed that I'm not the mother, but my husband is still the father. I was heartbroken and angrier than ever. Talked to lawyers about medical malpractice in the fertility clinic that we used. Then my husband confessed that he'd slept with my friend, our surrogate, on a few different occasions during our struggle to have her get pregnant with our embryos. This means what I thought was our son conceived by IVF and carried with a surrogate isn't my son at all, and in fact was conceived the old-fashioned way, which I can't ever do. Livid and absolutely broken at the same time doesn't even begin to describe how I feel. I have been breaking down, crying over and over again about this. He claims he didn't ever think pregnancy could result because he pulled out and had always assumed that he was the reason for our earlier struggles to conceive, both before my hysterectomy and during the IVF insemination process with his friend, or with this friend. I felt immediate triple betrayal from what was supposed to be my husband, my friend, and now knowing my child isn't even really mine. I had such hot white rage. I immediately left home and stayed in a hotel for almost a week before asking my parents to come let me stay home for a while. I admit I left our son with him. I am now filing for divorce because he cheated and betrayed me in the worst way possible. If you break your vows is any grounds for divorce in a marriage. I have also cut off my friendship with my friend, the surrogate, and feel afraid to trust anyone else now. I have seen a divorce lawyer to see about giving up my legal rights to this kid so I don't have to face such betrayal or owe child support. My husband and friend slash surrogate admit they were wrong and keep apologizing, but also called me immature and heartless just to give up on my son like that. My parents also say that I can't give up on the kid that I went through so many legal medical hoops to have. But it's not her kid though, biologically. When I told them I refused to stay in a cheater marriage and that I'd rather adopt someday with a better, more trustworthy partner, they also told me I was wrong and that maintaining my parental rights isn't much different than if I adopted outright. They say that it isn't blood that makes a family